For those of you who are unfamiliar with the program, the Japanese manga series, Attack on Titan, has captured our minds and concerns. It involves scary humanoid giants with a voracious taste for human flesh. Be on the lookout for possible spoilers and nightmares. So, if giants were real and arrived all over the Earth, would we be able to survive, or would we all be eaten? What is the most effective way for us to combat titans? What technology would we be able to employ on their side? And how are we going to defeat such a massive titans? Here's what would happen if titans were real. Attack on Titan takes place 2,000 years in the future in the critically acclaimed series. It centers on humanity's final civilization, which lives in a metropolis surrounded by 3 50-meter walls. For over a century, the residents of this safe city lived in peace. Then, on a fateful day, a massive behemoth arrived at the barrier. This paved the way for a slew of terrifying, smaller titans to appear. The size and shape of these man-eating colossi vary from 4 to 17 meters. However, at a towering 60 meters, the huge monster is much taller. They all seem to be nudists for whatever reason. Is it possible for someone to get these boys a good suit? These aren't exactly friendly giants. Their primary objective appears to be to feed themselves on a human buffet. So, what kind of defense technologies could we employ? The military in the program uses omnidirectional mobility gear and grappling hooks to strike fatal blows to the titans by swinging around swiftly and scaling great heights. To me, it appears to be entertaining. While automated grappling hooks may have worked well in the show, we'd have to assault and move around the titans in various ways. Helicopters, drones, and even wingsuits spring to mind as possible solutions. But why is attacking from the air so important? Titans, on the other hand, are powerful, quick, and some even have the ability to regenerate after being injured. They do, however, have a shortcoming. Their necks at the nape getting to the top is the tricky part. But couldn't we just nuke them all? What the hell is going on here? Please hold off on pressing the red button. It's possible that destroying them might cause more harm than benefit. We'd have to deal with radioactive fallout and rebuild neighborhoods for years. By aiming a sniper rifle at their necks from distance, we might have a higher chance of taking them out. However, given the enormous speeds at which certain titans travel, this may prove difficult. Having the forethought to escape prior to a disaster is usually your best chance of surviving. Following the guidelines for an active shooter could save lives for most kids in the United States. This entails securing any doors, locking or barricading them, turning off phones, and remaining low and quiet. While this may work in the near term, titans are infamous for destroying structures with ease. As a result, you may want to consider increasing your house insurance premiums now. If you live in a city, try to go underground. You might seek safety in a subway station, such as Washington Heights, which is 55 meters below ground level in New York. Maybe you could buy a subterranean bunker like this one in Kansas if you have $15 million sitting around. It's 15 floors tall and has a maximum capacity of 75 individuals for a 5-year stay. If all else fails, the military might launch a drone or fighter plane attack. But just as you think you've got them, a giant titan arrives out of nowhere. When these titans arise, they release massive amounts of energy and heat, destroying and killing everything in their path. To top it off, they produce vapor with a temperature of 602 degrees, which is as hot as lava. If you're going to get near to these monsters, you'll need a protective suit. Titan shifters is another name for these huge giants. They are humans who have mutated into obnoxious, hot, muscly colossi. The only way to kill these titan braid is to remove the human host from their necks, which is tougher said than done. We could try to hide the sun briefly if we can't take them down all from the air or with snipers. The sun provides all of Titan's energy. This has the potential to kill 2 birds with 1 stone while also slowing down global warming. If this exhausts them sufficiently, we might be able to tie them up and assault them more effectively. While this method may give us a fighting chance, what if additional massive animals appear out of nowhere? Would Godzilla be a match for us? That's another So What story.